History repeats itself. A warning passed from generation to generation. But I'm not here today to warn you about the dangers of repeating our past mistakes. Today, I want to focus on repeating our past successes. Airmen throughout history have stood up and advanced change during times when change seemed least likely. Times when some became comfortable with the status quo. Innovators would have to fight to be heard, and thanks to them, when unforeseen circumstances arose, we were prepared. These airmen understood that they were in their time of consequence, and they acted. Let's see that history repeat itself today. When Senior Master Sergeant Jason Yonker saw on a deployment that it would require cargo aircraft to fly in 2 refueling trucks to assist with hot pit refueling, he knew that wasn't sustainable in an agile combat environment. He developed Viper, an aircraft hot pit refueling kit that can use available host nation fueling infrastructure. Viper is 6 times smaller, 14 times lighter, 85% less expensive, and requires half the manpower of traditional refueling trucks.
So Viper Kit is a kit that we put together that brings all of the minimum safety requirements to complete a hot refuel. The goal of Viper Kit is to build relationships with other partner nations. Will it be used in every operation? No. But will it be used in some operations? Yes. The other goal of Viper Kit is to inspire future generations of people. I'm just a guy that likes to pump gas. And this is something that I came up with by reading in the TOs and find out what was approved. What drove me to see this succeed so much was the airmen that were around me. I was just the vessel that was guiding. The lowest level airmen are bringing the best ideas.
Chief Master Sergeant Brent Kinney knows that every pallet matters when a contingency arrives. And by developing a system using off-the-shelf components, he was able to give back 4 pallets of space to mission planners that once held water and fuel. That's 4 pallets that can be used for munitions and other warfighting materials. His solution, called Project Arc Water, harvests water from the atmosphere while providing power to field units through solar collection so sensitive it can be powered with moonlight. In real-world testing, Arc Water saw an 83% reduction in fuel required, 60% less pallets, 78% less weight, and at less than 2% of the traditional cost for fuel and water.
Arc Water is a capability that is trying to reduce the amount of fuel and water that we have to move around in a potentially contested environment. So fuel and water, they're both extremely heavy and they take up a lot of space. And as we look forward to the battle of the future, that space is going to be critical in allowing us to move around the theater leaner, lighter, and more lethal. I never would have dreamed when we started this, just 4 years ago. And if you really think about it, that's about the term of an enlistment. One enlistment. In one enlistment, you could have an impact that can go across commands, that can go across squadrons. And what I'm really most proud of is people have taken that capability and continued to grow upon it, to make it better, to make things their own. The only thing harder than getting an old idea out of a military mind is getting a new one in. And it's worth it to watch that light bulb come on, to watch that capability come online, to watch people thrive and be able to do things that they couldn't have done in the past without, your effort, your commitment, and your hard work.
Senior Master Sergeant Yonker and Chief Master Sergeant Kinney's stories are not a trip to yesteryear. These airmen are serving now, and their work is helping to make the Air Force leaner and more lethal today. Now, it's your time of consequence. We can't accurately determine what the next seminal event will be. They're unpredictable, but inevitable. What you do, how you lead, how you follow, they add up to either moving forward or falling behind. There is no status quo. The stakes are high, and you are up to the challenge. Make history now, and let's see your legacy, your history repeat itself for generations to come.